Well, hello and welcome everybody. This is Ray320, once again bringing you a tournament game between Old Time Pro and Jeff. This is the second game, Old Time Pro taking the first game over Jeff. Once again, we are playing on Convergence. Jeff picked the map for the first game, and Old Time Pro said, hey, let's do it again. Let's play on Convergence. So Convergence is a 3-player map. The third starting position is up here, and then the other two are obviously on the left and right. So we'll jump right into it after I load some board textures here. So on the left we have Jeff, the Tyrant. He went random and he got the Romulans, and his opponent on the right is Old Time Pro once again playing the Borg. So we'll see how this game goes this time. We see Jeff getting up his dilithium mining, popping up a yard. He is going for the Research Institute. He is going for Shrite. Nice. You see him popping up a couple of Shrites there. So he has gone for General Majorel. You see there's no... He's getting those Shrites out, going ahead for the Research Institute. And over here we got Old Time Pro. We'll see, last time he went Optimized Board. We'll see what he does this game. So quick recap of last game if you haven't watched it, or even if you did. Old Time Pro basically ran in here and as Optimized Board got a bunch of Scubes out and crushed Jeff, who was playing Pure Tech Dominion. Trying to go for some Bud spam. The Buds just did not have enough defense to keep up with microing and get them to a safe spot. So we'll see how this works out for Jeff. One thing I'd like to see is him to put his yard a little bit closer to one of his moons. That might help him when the Borg inevitably attack, and we can see... Yep, this is an optimized board. Already a Scube coming up. Oh, where's that probe? We got a probe? Yes, probe coming up. We'll see, these Shrites should get out. Oh, we already got one Shrike out. There we go. And where is this? So last time Jeff tried to expand initially to this dilithium moon, and he got taken out, and then he tried to go to this moon. And that expansion, he got a yard up before it was taken out. Now he's going down to the bottom right, and it looks like I'm going to see. I think this probe is searching for his constructor. He's going to run right into it. He knows where it is, and we've already got a Scube on the board. We've got a Shrike on the board. We'll see if this constructor can get down here and put a ship up. And this Scube is already looking to come down here and intercept. Oh, this constructor though. Yeah, no, this constructor's still going there. Is this the second? Yeah, 2 Shrites already out. A third on the way. He's doing pretty good on resources. He's expanding down to this Tritanium, which is an interesting move. He's trying to be a little sneaky here in case Old Time comes and attacks this Tritanium, but I think you would see it. And these Shrites are about to decloak. These are medium range. Oh! Did he get the... I think he got the hit off before the shields... Oh, wow. One Shrite down. We see this yard coming up. We'll see if this yard gets up quick enough. He needs to decloak and get out of here. Oh, man. And if Jeff's going to get it, I think Jeff just needs to go for it. He just needs to last for 9. He's going to get the yard. And these Shrites are great because they do increase damage against these short-range ships. I think this constructor, if he gets it up and immediately goes for repair, he may be able to get it in time. He's going to try to go for it. Is he going to get it? I don't know if he will. We got a second Shrite coming out. These Shrites need to come over here and help out this constructor. I think with this yard here, they should be able to cycle through and micro enough to do some work. Oh, but now we've already got another Scube. Jeff's gonna be a little preoccupied with that. Oh, we're getting a little bit of physics block. Is it gonna get through? Ooh. Switching off. They're gonna come up. I'm not sure what old time. I think he's deciding it's not worth it. So already losing a Shrike here. So these guys are cloaking up, and they know where the Borg are headed. He really needs to pop a third one out and get a couple of these. It's too bad that he lost that one early. The Shrike are a nice counter to the Scubes. Decloaking there, getting the hit. Oh, these miners need to go ahead and turn around, and really they probably want to be targeting these short range. I mean, the Scubes have more health, but these guys do twice as much against short range like these Scubes. And this guy needs to decloak and go ahead and repair. He needs to cloak and get out of there. I think he's going to lose it. He needs to be a little quicker on the cloak there. Get some Starbase Fire on the Scube, so he's lost 2 Shrikes so far. Lost 2 Shrikes and a bunch of miners here. And these guys are going to come back down here and hit on this Romulan Constructor, I do believe. And losing those 2 Shrikes early, he doesn't have quite the mass in this fleet, I think, to... The Shrikes are good, but they're still pretty fragile little ships. Not sure if he quite has the firepower to run these guys off that much. I mean, he was able to get some damage and chase him off a little bit here. Ooh, here we go. 3rd Shrike. Oh man, oh man. And old time. Nice work with the transporter there. Oh. Going immediately to repair this guy, and this guy's got to be careful when he's coming out because he's going to be easy target. Oh, is he going to get into the yard? He does just barely. I think if old time had stayed, he might have been able to get the hit on him. So we got 3 Shrikes now. This Constructor's looking to expand up here. This Borg fleet is there. Oh man, Jeff needs to get his miners back on. He has absolutely no dilithium, and this miner is going to be easy to kill right here. We should have a 3rd Shrike running around. Here it is, coming up from the bottom. Now these guys need to be careful. He needs to be on it right here with the cloaking and escaping. 3rd Shrike coming in. And really, any sort of damage that these guys can get on the Borg fleet, as long as he doesn't lose ships, he needs to go ahead and cloak this one and get it out and repair. 2-second cloak on Romulans. He's going to lose the Shrike. And the Borg fleet found this Constructor. This Shrike has just made it out. And Old Time Pro once again with the Borg rush. I think he's... I think he's firmly in the driver's seat. Looks like an EM Scube coming out. See, it's glowing. And once again, I think he's getting critical mass here on the Scubes. Jeff has no mining here. Sending his miner down here, and I think hoping to build a mining station. Old Time's all over it. He knows what's going on with that probe there. These Romulan miners are just so incredibly weak. 13 defensive value. Old Time split his fleet on both moon pairs. And it's getting a lot of Starbase Fire on the probe, but that's not too much of an issue. Getting some Starbase Fire here on the Scube, and just not enough Shrikes here to do enough damage to any of these ships. And Old Time really not feeling the pain. I mean, that's the thing with Borg. You kind of gotta be able to fend them off long enough until you get a big enough fleet to actually go harass their miners. I like Jeff trying to split these guys up. Old Time Pro going for the miner takeover here. I'm not sure why, except maybe to just give something else for the Romulans to shoot out. They've only got one miner on this moon, and they're going to be waiting a while to get enough money to pop out another Shrike. Old Time, in the meantime, has expanded. He's got plenty of collective connections. This whole station is going to go down. Jeff's decomming it. And I think the biggest message we're getting here, folks, is resistance is futile. Old Time Pro running in here with these Borg. The players in Old Time's group need to watch out and get ready to face this Borg threat, because that's what's going to be coming at them. And I'm expecting these guys are going to decloak. Maybe. Yep, there's the decloak. Starbase fire. Getting some shots off. This Shrike is going to eat it. 1, 2. There we go. And so is this guy. I mean, that's you know, that's where shipyard placement really comes into play. Putting it up here towards the mining would make it easier to try to save the miners and do cycle through those Shrikes, and maybe fend off the Borg. I mean, you are leaving the Tritanium. It's farther away from the Tritanium, but really the position of this yard, it's not helping either moon pair. And sneaky Jeff coming up here, getting some more dilithium mining on. He's not giving up, folks. This is a tourney game, and we'll see how long it takes Old Time to find out about that. He's captured that miner. He's sending it out, saying, "Hey, I can get a little bit of get a free miner here." I don't know if they're actually. I didn't think they were compatible with the Borg mining station, but I guess we'll find out. I don't think I've ever seen a non-Borg miner dock at the mining station. And Old Time going ahead and trying to take this out. Jeff needs to decom this before Old Time does. See if he gets some resources. Oh, Old Time taking it over and decomming. Seeing if he can get something out of it. And I think all that's left is the GG. I mean, we do see the Romulans are not giving up. Old Time does need to find out about these expansions and wipe them out, and it will be game over. I mean, I really don't think that Jeff is going to, at any point, be able to come back from this. Really, the biggest thing, I think this detector knows about this expansion, so they're going to come in and wipe it out, but then they're going to know that there's another constructor running around, and they're going to bounce through here and take up these miners again. And Jeff is really just waiting for enough dilithium to get another mining station up here. He's got enough tritanium to last him for a while. And I think we're waiting probably on a sphere from Old Time. I'm guessing that's what's brewing. Yep. We got a sphere. So between the sphere and these ships, they can probably come over here and take enough damage. Maybe able to zap the starbase. Wow, Old Time Pro not seeing this, but I think this probe is going to see it, and Old Time should run up here and take it out. Yep, Old Time's keyed into it. He knows what's going on. I think Jeff has just enough to put up another mining station up here, so it might be a little bit of hide and seek, but Old Time at some point is going to scout, and he's going to find out about it. Yep, here we go. This scout should run up And is that going to be on the edge of the scout range? Oh. Either he saw the constructor or he saw the moon and decided to come investigate. So we're going to see this board fleet come up here, take out this constructor. This sphere is ready to go, raring to get out there. And it's everything but official yet, folks, but Old Time's going to take this game. Looking like he's going to cruise through this first round. Jeff having a bit of a hard time keeping up with the board rush. He does still have one miner left. There is still a Shriver of Hope. But a very small one. And we've got 5 scubes, 2 probes. Oh, he captured. Well, what happened here? Well, now he's gonna capture it. Look at that. You can't get any. Must have been at just about 1%, but looks like this guy got his weapons taken out and was decloaked over here. And Old Time's going to take it out by taking it over. And the board fleet's going to come back. Move in. So Old Time Pro, as I said, he won the tournament a couple years ago. Kind of a dominating performance in these first 2 games so far. We'll see whether he can carry that against his other opponents, but I think he has to be one of the favorites to make it to the later stages of the tournament at the very least at this point. Jeff not out of it yet, though. Still has 4 games left to play. Can couple wins make it on to the next round. Not sure what Old Time is waiting for. There's the decom. Just waiting for the GG. Well, we haven't gotten the GG quite yet, folks, but I'm going to go ahead and, looks like Jeff is decomming. I'm going to go ahead and call this one. Victory to Old Time Pro. He's now 2-0 in his bracket. Jeff is 0-2. Each player still has 4 games left, so a lot of time, a lot of things can happen. Thank you guys for watching. This is Ray320 signing off.